Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody, Mindstorm here.
Hello, and Auntie Ange.
And welcome back to another podcast. Were we here last? Yeah, we were here last week, weren't we?
It's week before, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the week before.
Anyway, charismations, is that sadness? For me, because I'm no longer a town councillor.
I don't know about, I've never heard that word before.
Commiserations. I'm not going to say
Condolences?
Condolences is a good one as well. Yes, I'm no longer town councillor anymore. I got booted out.
Yeah.
But the party I'm running for are actually impressed because I'm 17% out of quite a few of them.
Sorry.
But still, the way it goes, and you're dreading this new lot coming in because it's always a tactical scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a councillor who wanted to get rid of a couple of certain councillors, and I was one of them. So she nagged and pestered and did a dirty with somebody who's supposed to, not this one, but this bloke that's supposed to love the community, but he's quite a nice person.
Basically, the new lot coming in.
They're a bit woke.
I was going to use a different word.
Go on then.
I was going to use a bit more hard work and awkward.
Mm-hmm. Which is quite funny because I'm going to observe from afar. And of course I have to act in the background because I'm running for a party. Which I'm quite excited about actually.
Yeah.
I spoke to him yesterday night about some things I want to do, and he seems to give me the okay clear and certain things I have to justify. And plus I've got to get my arse into gear and get life sorted out as well.
Yeah.
I was supposed to say, but it's been so warm, it's been gorgeous. And I hate
been a
being
lovely day
stuck in the
today.
house when it's gorgeous. So, yeah. Is it going to rain tomorrow?
Let's have a little look on the weather. It's 21 degrees right now. Yeah, rain tomorrow. It starts at 10 a.m.
I'm supposed to volunteer in my time tomorrow, so if it rains tomorrow, it might get cancelled off. So, yeah, I'm volunteering my time tomorrow.
Oh, the thing that
with
you...
the council.
Wait, so the thing that you need me doing is very short notice.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it
I've
doesn't
got a million
happen.
other things.
It doesn't matter. I don't need to do it.
Bloody hell, if I knew that, if it was that close, I would have told you to get your arse into gear and bloody sort it out sooner.
It's alright, it's not important. It's just, at the moment, it's not important. I want to get my head around a lot of things just yet. Oh, look at Blue, he's so cute. Callum missed a few of the beddings because I'm just going to wash the dog's beddings. I pulled it out the washing machine, and the washing machine is a good cloth now to wipe all the goo out of it. Doggy hair, so all picked up. And he's forgot to give me these to be washed.
Ugh.
And that actually can do with going in the wash.
I've been working like crazy. Oh, go on.
Go on.
No, go on, you first.
No, that's it, I finished.
Oh. I've been working like crazy this week to be designing some little pin badges. So that's a new thing. Little pin badge. Can't see that one because they're partially blue. Little pin. Pop it on your chest.
I can see it there now, it's on your chest.
Yeah. Got this one here. So yeah, I've been working on that. Although may need to redo these. You see the streaks there. So that need doing again. I think we'll have to do it on a different machine. But yeah, so I've been working on that. Been keeping busy.
That's alright then. So, yes. So that's that excitement for me at the moment. Nothing great, nothing brilliant. I have sent myself a message.
I did.
No,
you did. I mean,
where's it?
it hadn't come up here because I was getting this set up, but it's there.
There
you
see,
are.
I said hello from me to me. Hello to me from me. And didn't want to send you one.
Wow. Wow.
So, yes. So, I will let you discuss anything else, especially that experience we had on the way to the skip the other week.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much that'll be what we're talking about now, if you want.
Yep, let's crack on with it.
So, quite a few weeks ago now, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
About a month ago nearly?
No, yeah, it'd be about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of me doing
good
my...
while away. Yeah, we're on our way towards the skip, weren't we? That's
Yeah.
with the picture of the thumbnail. And we saw this person driving the opposite way. And
Overtaken.
yeah, he was. Yeah,
He was
so
overtaken.
he was overtaking some cars in the distance, and then he was coming like this way. So this person going for it. It was this fairly
And
old-looking geezer.
It's quite funny because we were calling him an idiot, weren't we? Because of the way he was driving. And then when he come close near to us, we started laughing our heads off because it was an old guy. You never know an old man, do you, to drive fast.
Like,
So never mind. Hello,
brainstorming Auntie Ange. Hey, Nick.
We hope you're feeling better. So anyway, as he was overtaken, we started laughing our heads off because he was old. You tell the other bit. It's so
And the other
funny.
bit. So imagine this thing's his steering wheel, right? He was like this to it.
All you could
Just
see was this
peeking
old
over.
guy with these big, massive glasses.
Yeah, he had
And
those big glasses, didn't he?
Yeah, he had these big, massive glasses. But the problem, he reminded me of a cartoon character who I saw when I was older. I should have said that to you, could have got it up. So it was quite funny because there's a character, cartoon one, he's an old guy and he's got these big, massive glasses, and he reminded me of that. And we just started laughing our heads off, didn't we? Because we thought it was funny.
It's just this small little guy in this car with
Just
his
barely
wheel
see all
all
it's
up here.
like me over my steering wheel. So,
Oh, that was funny to see.
so that was quite amusing. And then we get to the skip.
Oh yeah, it took a bit of finding to do first, didn't it?
Well, ish.
Ish.
I knew where it was, kind of, but I knew it was moved.
Ah.
So I said we have to keep an eye out on it because I know it got moved to here. And then we found it.
Yeah. And then we're waiting quite a bit, weren't we? There was a bit of a queue, wasn't there?
The basic, what they should have done, all the stuff you get off a household proper stuff should have been at the first entrance. Then you go around in like a horseshoe shape.
Yeah, that would have been.
And then they had all the other.
The more awkward items, yeah, a bit later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have probably flowed a lot quicker that way. Yeah. Well, like as I'm slowly moving around, this one here decides to jump out, take some stuff with her because we had a bunch of old wood we were getting rid of.
Yeah, I know. Well, I thought, while we're waiting, and I hate sitting and waiting.
You just whip out the car.
So I just get out the car, open up the boot,
take what you did.
what I did, leave the boot up, and just walked around the corner and started throwing things in the skip. So, and then as I was doing that...
Yeah, so like, we eventually get round and get starting to park up. Now this is where the kicker comes in.
Right, I got talking to an old friend that I know, so I'm getting used to now. So I got talking to him.
Talking to them.
Then I put some more rubbish in the skip, I put wood in the skip. And then I heard another female friend chatting to one of her friends, and I turned around and went, hello Rachel, what are you doing?
One of the things you said is she's causing you grief.
Oh yeah.
She said that to some guy.
I said, yeah, I did, didn't I? Giving them some stick, and they're like, hi Angie baby! So I get chatting away, and then I get promoting myself because I was obviously running for election. So I started talking away this, that, and the other. And then I'll go around the corner to get rid of some household stuff because they were under the wood. And then I get chatting away to the skip, and you're just like, I can't go anywhere without you talking to people or knowing people.
This woman and her extrovert-ness.
Yeah, believe it or not, though, I'm also actually quite private person, but I'm also a very talkative person.
Bit of a 50-50.
You can't. No, I'd be like.
Well, more 75-25, really. I mean, you're a bit more outgoing than you are ingoing.
Yeah, but I'm also quite private though. In one hand.
Semi.
Yeah, I'm private with some things, but then I just talk for England and stuff, and of course I did this meet and greet with my promoting my election, and this one bloke I walked into because he emailed me. And meeting him in the cafe where I was, and I walked in and he went, Angela, and I went, yes, because I kept my hair curly so everybody recognises me. I said, yes. I went, oh, I know you. And he went, where? I went, at the rec. I went, at the rec. I said, yeah, we used to meet up on a Sunday. He went, oh my god, this is a waste of time asking you these questions because I know what you're going to say. See? So, and they voted for me and not the party I'm running for because they believe in me. So that was quite nice because somebody else come and joined us. He says he hates politics, but because politics is now interfering in his life, he now wants to make a stand.
Yeah.
So they're kind of And I said, look, what happens if I don't get elected? What would you like to happen? And they said, we'd still like you to promote yourself and. You know.
So.
And so you never know. You don't know what's around that corner. I just got to brush up on lots of stuff and law and.
Bunch of
rules.
rules.
We've got so many petty letters that we write about, don't we? We'll tell you
not
about
write
the
about,
other
but
one.
got to deal with.
Yeah, I've got to write a complaint about somebody, but I've got to go, instead of complaining to the company, I'm going to go straight to HR.
Yeah.
About him, because he's really done my head in. He's pathetic. Because
bit
this one put him in his place.
Oh yeah, I did. He hated that. You see through cow. Yeah, it's because it's based on a parking issue, isn't it?
No. Oh yeah, where I park my car.
Yeah. So, and what's funny?
I don't do it often. I
Yeah,
just did it through the icy weather, because 1 minute we're okay, next we have ice. So for my neighbours to get on and off their drive and make it easy there.
Where you park. And they had to be arsy about it, and then be hypocrites as well. Targeted harassment. But as a bit of a retaliation as well, we see somebody left a toy car on the floor where you parked before. So we've took photos of that toy car. It's still there, I think.
I think it is, but we're gonna send him photocopies of it.
Yeah, we took photos of that toy car, and we're gonna report that.
Yeah. And we're gonna send it straight to the person, so that'd be funny.
Yeah.
But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna complain to his HR.
Yeah.
Put another complaint with HR, so it goes straight to HR, and they can deal with the other issue. Because if they don't,
we can give the company a final warning letter as well, can't we?
So we're having fun there.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what, though, we haven't heard from that other one
yet.
Well,
I don't think we will actually. I had a feeling.
We've challenged them where they didn't like it, and now by the looks of things, because I would have expected a letter, but even before the end of this week, and yet they seem to have backed off a little bit. They're probably scrambling their legal team, being like, "How can we do this? How can we get past this bit?" And their lawyers are just like, "You've messed up. you should not have done that." And so we're sitting here all. There's another parking related issue, and basically
and again me.
and basically one of the things from a letter we sent them in the past alongside with something else, and because they've done this thing, they've agreed to our terms, and they've kept sending us letters saying, "No, that's not how it works, you can't do that," and stuff, and it's like, but you've agreed to our terms, and now that's how things are.
And not just that, I also found out that they can't do the things they're doing unless they put you in front of a trial. And not just that, because they're doing cutbacks, they've been pushing in the paperwork, and they don't realise they've broken their own rules that they set up at the beginning. So
it's been fun. War against the world, basically.
Oh, God, yeah. Should end soon. It's ever so funny that I set up in the morning, then I go, oh my God, this is going to happen today, and I have to get things quickly sorted out, ready. So, yeah.
And also we set something up, so if a company tries to do something, we bill them. We bill them a big chunk for it, saying, well, if you do this, you agree to these terms and have a nice fat bill on that. It's just challenging companies. It's things people don't do. You got to challenge these big companies
I write
more.
to them now when they go, right, we've charged you $75 administration fee. So I've got to write back to another company and go, well, actually, have you gone into that phone call conversation I had with that person at the time? I believe not. So until you've done that, I'm now billing you £75 for my time, and you've agreed to that because you've opened up the letter.
Well, I mean, if they're continuing the situation, that's when they agree to it.
Because I wrote to this company and said it didn't happen like that. This is what happened. Pull up the phone call. I'm asking you to pull up the phone call, and you haven't done it.
Send the bill to their finance team. They'll probably just process it without thinking.
Well, what it is, and my insurance went to take the money out of my account on one of them, and there wasn't enough money in there. So I phoned them up and I said, I didn't realise it was coming out today. And they said, well, we'll give you 14 days and then we'll put it in. So I had the money in the account ready. But because I've changed my card and I paid over my card, the numbers don't match on the card somewhere, does it? So when they went into my account, it didn't happen. So I phoned up that day when I realised. And as I phoned up that day, of course at 12 o'clock, Monday, 12 o'clock, ding, the computers mess up, don't they? So I phoned up at 9 o'clock and I was discussing this, going, well, look, we cancelled your insurance. I said, please don't cancel my insurance. I've only just had your message. I think it's when we all had all the strikes going on, so I didn't get the letter. Because I didn't realise, it just dawned on me, when you went to take it out, you won't be able to because I've changed the card. Of course, I wasn't speaking to if it was somebody who spoke the English as their first language and lived in England, they will do flexibility and gone, okay, then that's a mistake, take the money out now. This was, no, we shut your account, no, we shut your account, no, we shut your account. Well, flexibility is somewhere, it's the same bloody day.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It gets uncomfortable when I say that. Well, it is privately between us and our viewers.
Anyway, but yeah, so basically we're kind of fighting the world right now. And for all you people out there, challenge the big companies, trust me. They like to push around because they're big and they think they can push you around. But then when you fight back and be like, well, actually, this is how the rules are. You're breaking the rules.
Have you not seen a lot of this going on YouTube at the moment?
What?
The people are starting to challenge the system.
Oh, they should. Don't let them push you around.
Do you know, when I spoke to my organiser yesterday, and I turned around and said, I've been dropping leaflets through houses that aren't even on the election roll, because you're supposed to just do the house election. I said to let them know that a new party.
Well, you've been doing it on your ward, though. That's, just so
yeah,
just
on
make
my
it clear.
ward, yeah.
On your ward, you just didn't realise it was more for those that are...
Well, I had a feeling, but I just put them through the letterbox anyway, because more people know about it, the better it is. Or if somebody hasn't got it, they might talk about it.
Wasn't it like you supposed to put it through those that are registered or something? But
I just got carried away.
You just kind of did it. You just did it for everybody in your ward, and you didn't realise at the time, though, did you? At first.
Not at first, and then I realised halfway through, but I kept my mouth shut with you lot.
And just carried on.
Carried on. Well, it gives
I bet you keep your mouth shut, wouldn't you? I would have still done it anyway, because you never know. They might register later, if they could. I don't know if it was past the deadline or not, but...
Apparently February is, but I think if you want to vote, you shouldn't argue, especially with the technology today. I had to do it quick when we first moved in and went on to council. Yeah, so I'm helping out at an event to do with the council that I'm no longer a town councillor for.
Yeah. And if they'd be awkward with you, you just...
I'm going to walk away.
Drop everything and leave.
I would go.
You're not part of them anymore, so, you don't got to follow their rules.
I'm quite actually going to look forward to the next couple of weeks. I'm going to see...
At those moments...
Me and you, I want to know how many is going to suddenly drop out when they realise how much work's involved and you don't get paid.
See, at that point now, then you can have your political arguments if you want to, and they can't tell you off for it.
I know, it's great. Where before, if I said something that wasn't woke...
Politically correct. Please use the actual term.
Using
the term woke is cringy and ruins your argument.
The Karens in the world. I had a few of them. Yeah, but I know who's encouraged that though now. And I had the odd occasional complaint. And I just turn around and say, suck it up, buttercup. And you got to apologise. I was like, no, I've got nothing to apologise for. I apologise when I need to apologise. I know it doesn't taste sugary, does it?
Did you forget to sugar it?
No, I put you 3 in. I can't even taste it in mine neither.
Nah, you haven't. You couldn't have.
See, look, in a minute we will be leaving and then you can top your sugar in. No, I have done. But I can't even taste it for me, and I don't even do sugar anymore.
Is it one of those special Auntie Ange sugars, which is just a grain? 1 grain. 2 grain. 3 grain. There we go. That's 3 sugars. Yes. I'm like, Auntie Ange, did you sugar this? Yes, it was 3 sugars. 3 grain sugars.
No, I did. The boys take the mickey out of me
because of how little. She basically puts barely any sugar on a teaspoon when she sugars a tea. Then I have to come along and hey, here you go. You want to say hey to Callum while he's at the gym? You ready? Here he comes. He's calling me.
I can't even see him.
No, because he's not come up yet. It's still connecting. He's struggling to connect.
Yeah, so they have that fun with them. Yeah. They go, oh, Mum, put any of the grain in. I go, don't put a grain in.
You should see how little sugar she puts in.
I do not.
And then she complains when we come along and put an extra on in our tea. Well, what do you think? We've had our fun stories.
I know. Oh, Nick, did you send me another friend's request, by the way? Because I said friend's request.
Hey, Callum, bear with me.
I don't know if you've had your account hacked again.
Yes. Oh, I think that one might actually be legit by the looks of it. But then Nick can tell us.
I did message him, asked.
Yeah. You can always drop us a message and just say...
You want to get him on there? You're going to tell him he's on there?
He's alright for a minute. But anyway, I mean, I haven't got anything else now, so...
No, I don't.
So, I guess that'll leave it for today. But yeah, that was a funny little story we wanted to tell about the guy and his funny little steering wheel and the...
Cute.
What's it called? The skip story. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's Coronation Weekend, isn't it?
It was Coronation. That could have been a good topic to do.
Yes.
Oh, well.
But I haven't watched it. I haven't had a chance to, so I'm getting clippets.
Too busy doing other stuff, to be honest. Right. Well, if you want to help support
you and leave you.
If you want to help support us and support the podcast and everything and more, he's responded to it. He says, support the channel at patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions. A huge thanks to Caino, Nggyunglydngraady, Pitybug, and Scary Mary, the Fantastic Four.
Oh, is it 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah, subscribe. It's free and it helps the channel. And comment and like and all the other things. Check me out on Twitter and maybe Auntie Ange.
Share all our content.
Share it with your friends. Oh, he says don't respond to it. Gotcha.
Right,
okay.
So it was a fake one then.
Oh wow, they're getting more and more convincing. Right.
Anyway, have a nice week.
See
have a
ya.
lovely Bank Holiday Monday. Bye.
Bye bye.
Say that it feels right.